All right. The old controller. Hello, Sanmi. You're right on top of that community challenge, aren't you? Ah, that's right. We were at the metal place. Search for the remaining orbs continues, and having followed the tragic tale of Kai and Michelle's ill-fated interspecies tryst through to its conclusion, the party set out to sea, try to use Lorelei's harp to reach the underwater nation of Nautica, where they hope to uncover some clues as to the whereabouts of the giant pearl that sank beneath the waves. The harp works, and the salty stallion descends safely to the ocean floor. Once there, the party are granted an audience with Queen Marina, and inform her of Michelle's unfortunate fate. As a mark of gratitude for their having gone to such great lengths to help one of her subjects, she presents them with the green orb as a reward. Their goal in going there achieved, the friends set out from Nautica to seek the remaining orbs with the Queen's parting words still ringing in their ears. All roads lead from the Tree of Life and to the Tree of Return. Sandman, there's plenty of things you could spend your fur on. And hello, Drac. Yes, we are back in school with the proper way to pick up tiny metals. Welcome back, Alkia. Back with headbats. I'm the biggest bookworm in the Academy. I've read every single volume in this library from cover to cover. If you're looking for an interesting read, I can highly recommend All the Glitters Is Soon Gone. It's all about the Elysium bird that lives in the valley to the east. Really now? List of all kinds of weird and wonderful names, followed by a note saying that the register for the next school year will be compiled soon. The medal-winning wisdom of Lady Minette Maximilian. Mishri, if ever you are lost as to how to be perfect little ladies, I ask you to do one thing for me. Remember the example of the mini-medal hunt. What is the first thing to do when we set out in search of our little friends? That's right, we unroll our trusty world maps and think carefully about where we will begin our search. In other words, we exercise our knowledge and the world and our powers of reason. There are two things on which all our actions as mature, thoughtful ladies must be based. To discover mini-medals is to discover the world, and this is why we seek them out, because to be a woman in this day and age means to be a thinker and a doer par excellence. Well, that might be true, Neryl, but I'm a temporary resident. Hello. Oh, I'm Coachella, and I'm a shell slime. If anyone asks you what's got a foot no legs, the answer is me. I love a good riddle. I'm just putting the finishing touches on my most mind-bending, brain-straining riddles yet. As soon as they're ready, I'll challenge you to a royal riddle bonanza. Will you now? Perfect picnics for monster-riding mademoiselles. The Skull Rider's steed is fast and strong, but not so fast as the rider's tummy doesn't start to rumble before he reaches his destination. Anyone who's traveled on Monsterback knows that it's hungry work. Coachella? But why? That's like saying cloister is uncomfortable to look at. Which is why whenever I set out to see the world atop a monster mount, I make sure to pack a hearty lunch. 2 large rounds of sandwiches and a pot of coffee with 3 lumps of sugar and plenty of milk. The perfect traveler's picnic. With that in my knapsack, I'm ready to sit back and watch the world go by in style, knowing that I have a real treat awaiting me when hunger strikes. Well, conch is a shell, without the A. Ooh, next level neckwear. Wow. Well, yeah, your language, but is your language it's Kasha, and a shell is just a conch, without the A. Concha is not really a word in English. Sees the word jackpot written in large letters on the page. It must be his lucky day. No. No, we're not going to the... We're not going to the casino just because we found a book that says jackpot. Homemade chocolate cake donuts. Okay. The 7 Wonders of l'Académie de Notre Maître de Médailles. Médailles. Wonder number 7, the mysterious rose of the window, a student slain in a terrible accident. This spirit, once a pupil of l'Académie, is doomed not only to remain in our world, but to remain in the very spot where she met her untimely death. She appears in the prep rooms at night, is never seen anywhere else. Her mournful face can be seen staring from the windows on cold and lonely evenings. At what she gazes, only she can know. Yes, Neryl. Yes, I do. I want. Perhaps she still dreams of graduating, something she can never do, and have the chance to go out and see the big, wide world. Oh gosh. Excuse me. I'm not... Unless I actually get a donut. I think we'll have to discuss better terms, Neryl. King Charlemagne's maximally marvelous idea. Since long before the Metal King ever became a king, he lived only for his beloved mini-metals. Gathering as many of his little golden friends as he could was all he ever cared about. But the moment he held his newborn daughter in his arms, something changed. Suddenly he found himself caring about someone else's happiness. He wanted the best for his little girl, no matter what it took. For 3 days and 3 nights he racked his brains, trying to think how he might ensure that the princess grew to be a wise, graceful, beautiful woman who loved mini-metals as much as he did. Then, on the morning of the 4th day, as he performed his daily exercises, specially tailored to help him seek out mini-metals, of course, he had an idea. Eureka, he shouted, I shall create a school where young ladies can learn of the wonders of mini-metals. And so l'Académie de Notre Maître de Médailles was born. Yes, Neryl, I know you would. Sandmay, I still have not properly programmed in the dance. I'm afraid I'm something of a clean freak. Keep the quarters spick and span, but the library is so dark and dusty, I simply don't know where to begin. Sure, the books must be very valuable. The school is ever such a good one after all, but they're also musty and moldy and old. Still, I'm sure an adventurer like yourself could find them an absolute goldmine of useful information, if you could bear the palm. I'm sorry, Sanmei. And there's always an obsession with mini medals. Hello.
Who's this is disturbing my precious few seconds of sleep. Oh, wait a minute, you're the luminary, are you not? I was, just taking a nap after spending tons of time searching for a password. Speaking of which, allow me to share the one I found with you. Tickety-tock, but now use that password I gave you to visit another world from the Echo Chamber in Dickington. There are more tackles out there whiling away the hours searching for passwords, you know. Be sure to take a moment to talk to them if you come across any. And with that, I'm plugging off and trundling back to Dickington. It was lovely meeting you, and good luck with the rest of your adventure, Tick-tock.
My grandma's a famous botanist. That means she studies plants. When she was a little girl, she came to the academy too, just like me. She told me this tree is a vessel for the memories of Yggdrasil, but I've never been able to work out what she meant. Before I graduate, I'm going to find out what's so special about it so I can be a botanist just like Grandma. Really? Do what now? I can watch old movies, apparently. What the... Seriously? It would have been really funny if I had walked by this and this fish started singing. Ah, clay pots. Even you. It's a mini medal right in your room. No, I don't think there's any meaning to the clown mask. It's just weird to have it here. It's like a room full of knickknacks.
Ah, there you are. Now, you must allow me to introduce myself properly. I am Maxime Médaillé. And this is my humble establishment, l'Académie de Notre Maître des Médailles, a school in which miniature ladies bloom into beautiful full-grown flowers. As part of the education, we encourage our pupils to journey through all the lands of Edrea and to gather the maximum number of mini-medals they can find. As they hunt for medals, they immerse themselves in the cultures of the world and acquire at least a minimum of, how you say, savoir-faire. But every so often, a born medal hunter comes along. I sense this in you. I see the most Maximally adroit metal detector of my career before me. However, there is one miniature problem. The academy is for young girls and young girls alone. Sadly, I cannot offer you a place here. But does this mean I will allow such potentiel maximal to remain untapped? No!
Oh my.
By the power vested in me, I hereby enroll you as an honorary member of l'Académie de notre Maître de Médailles.
Why do I need to be a member? Now on to the formalities. First of all, take this. Your very own album de médailles. De quoi? What is this you are saying? You already have an album de médailles from the Miniature Metal Exchange in Puerto Vallarta. I knew it was a bonne idea to open that office. I have them and the albums to able adventurers in the hopes of finding a metal collector maximal. And now, I have found you. Now that you are enrolled as an honorary student of the Academy, I can give you access to the full package for elite metal detectors only. Allow me to upgrade your album to its maximum capacity. For each and every mini-metal that you bring me, I will add a minuscule stamp to the album. And the more stamps you collect, the more maximally magnificent your rewards will be. Now go, young man. Your quest to collect the maximum number of mini-metals has officially begun. Seek them out, pick them up, and bring them to me. Yep, here. Seriously, dude? Gave me a school uniform? Recipe book. Wow, I get to make Dundersill Royal stuff. A Falcon Blade. Okay, that's actually kind of nice. Hey, finished Tex Murphy? Great. Yeah, sure. Great. Wonderful. The only real problem with that sword thing, I don't have anyone who uses swords. Or basic swords, anyway. Alright, now. Who wears the school uniform? The ladies, I assume. It just looks wrong on her. Alright, what did the quest say about this? Go and investigate the part of the school grounds. I don't remember what it said. That was last week. Okay, where shadow of the birch tree sat, we dreamed beneath stretches of the evening light. How am I supposed to find whatever this thing is? Do I have to wait for it to be night or something? Okay, I'm 99% sure that's not an urn of boreal soil. Not many other places in the garden that have shadow. Royal Soil, the king of dirt. Okay. Let's make some time pass and see if we can come back in the evening. See if that helps.
Easy.
I always feel a little weird fighting them because I used to have a stuffed animal of that particular enemy. Hi, Cammy.
Ah, headpats! Headpats for me! Yay! Yay!
That was silly. Ah, nice freshly showered Cammy.
More headpats! Oh my gosh!
Alright, archaeologist. Hope you get some good rest. is the point of being able to sit on this thing? Still haven't figured it out. I mean, it's not like I can first strike enemies. Oh, wait.
8.
Ah, yes, I heard good things about weighted blankets. I'm like, come on. Come on, slime, let me get across the water with you.
Let's keep at it. Take this.
Okay, it looks like it's getting close to evening.
Excellent.
Well, apparently Slimer is flammable.
It's a pro tip.
I don't know, maybe. I mean, I wouldn't have something to let you add pro tips if I didn't let you also see pro tips. And now it's nighttime. Sure isn't very much evening. It's true, you never know. Yeah, unfortunately they already know me. Hello, Voyageur. Did you find anything in the jardin? You found this box. What is inside it, I wonder? Let me have a little look. Red ribbon and a letter. At the time you read this, I will be far, far away. The Crown Prince of Heliodor has asked for my hand in marriage, and I cannot refuse him. I am to be a queen, so I cannot think only of my own happiness anymore. My kingdom and my people must come first. I am afraid that I will no longer be myself. But even though I may change, I will always carry the wonderful memories of the days we shared together in my heart. I will never forget you. Seriously? So the princess... So the dead queen of Heliodor is this person's friend from this school? What do you mean, why can't I say no? This is what I'm doing for her. It's a quest. And honestly, how many would I actually be able to say no? So I beg you, dear friend, do not forget me. Remember the girl I was, and know that you will always be ma meilleure amie, mon ami Sierra, my best friend, my soulmate. I give you my ribbon as a token of our eternal friendship. You always said how much you liked it. Now it is yours. Ah, yes. Friends who are... the girls who are just good friends. Uh-huh. We'll go with that. Ah, so it is true. It is a letter from my dearest friend. She was the prettiest girl in the school, la plus belle fille de l'academy, with long, beautiful black hairs that she always tied with that red ribbon. On the day of our graduation, I learned that she was to be married to the prince of a faraway kingdom. I felt so betrayed. We had such a terrible argument. That was the last time I ever saw her. I heard she gave birth to a daughter, but was taken ill soon after the child was born, and passed away. I've always regretted what happened that night. We should not have fought. She was happy, and I should have been happy for her. So many years have passed since those jours de rêve, the dreamlike days we spent together. But I have thought about ma belle amie every day since we said au revoir. Merci, voyageur. I thank you for bringing us together once more. Voila, take a ribbon as your reward. When my friend was jeune fille, she wore it in her beautiful hair. But I am an old woman now. I must follow her lead, and let go of childish things. Let your compagnon wear it instead. She is très belle too, with long black hair just like that of my friend. I am sure it will suit her just as much as it did my belle amie. Yes, yes, because it's your belle amie's daughter. Yeah, that was Jade's mother. Girl in the prep room, huh? know which of these rooms is the prep room. Or these are all dorm rooms. I don't think I need to visit the girls at night. Bonjour, mes messieurs. My name's Malo Dervine de l'Amour. Do you like my perfume? All my friends in school say that I'm the prettiest smelling walking corpse they've ever met. I'm going to continue walking. This is the library, not the prep room. I wanted to follow up on this thing about the ghost. Nah, nothing's labeled. Oh, this is the only room I haven't checked, aside from the king's room. Ah, here we go. You can see me? Yay! It's so nice to have someone to talk to at last. I'm Rose. Or at least I was. I died when I was 10 years old. Now I'm just a ghost. Uh-oh, but don't worry, I'm not a scary ghost. I wouldn't say boo to a goose. The truth is, I don't really want to haunt this place. I'd like to go to Yggdrasil and be with my mummy and daddy, but I'm stuck here until my final wish comes true. Which is... Yeah, she is definitely not looking through the window. Anyway. Route. Okay, fine. Here, I'll heal you. Okay, bye. Hello. Did you clip the Slime Knight? Taken off. Home, home on the range. Is it just me, or does that regular slime seem incredibly out of place? Ah. Yep. Yep, that would be why.
All right. Don't worry, I'm here to help. Thank you.
Are you picking on Veronica? Just because she's small and cute? Okay, I can go over here to get a treasure. I found a rock. Also found a jarhead. Hit him good. The drag urns. What's with all the enemies who want to heal? I mean, yeah, sure, they do. They're smiling and sharing their drink and spitting fire on us. They're very friendly. The Vanguard. Bye bye. I can make it. I can make it. Jump. Believe in yourself. Or don't. I bet the one I missed was on that island that I couldn't reach. Oh, bunny. 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 Yay, head pats. Here we are in the Eerie. Oh, hello. A tiny tortoise shell. Look, they're handsome.
Our work isn't done yet.
Up. Or, you know, with. That's a thing, too.
And don't come back.
Really? But... But how? But according to the map, there is no above. Unless I'm expected to jump across from somewhere? Yeah, I don't think so. Well, let's take a break and forge some stuff. Because I've got a big list. Awesome. Does kind of look like a tooth, but I think it's just the generic hat shape. Could have been perfect, but no. Ugh. Why? A suit, huh? Sure, I could make a suit brilliantly. No, crown? Nah. But a suit? Sure. At least we'll be good for that job interview. Yeah, well. Guess that's what I'm settling with. Yeah, I know, Elkia. Closest thing I've had to a job interview lately was me discussing, you know, terms for a freelance job. Dare I push it? Dare I? Hey! Oh, sorry, Drac. I didn't see your message. But the book said I was lucky today. It said jackpot. Wow, something called the Bling Bling Belt is tacky? Who'da thunk? No! Yeah, that's as good as it's gonna get since I broke part of it. How you doing, Drac? Questioning what to play, huh? Well, I mean, what options have you got? Or is that part of the problem? That you don't even know what to choose from? Ooh, look, it's a collar. I bet there's some people in chat who would want a collar. Not going to name any names. Oh, I broke it again. Everything else. Oh, whoa. I managed to fix it! Yes, Strack. I am very familiar with the way too big game list. Why do you think I have, Why do you think I have contracted out the services of picking my next game? Oh look, another collar. This one's red. No! Definitely no saving it now. I guess +0 is all I can hope for. At least I finished making it. I'm sure this one's perfect. Yeah, well, if you want to work on Isaac, you should. It's a decent roguelike, after all. Don't think about... Well, I guess I don't want to use the word should. If you want to do it, then do it. There's no should when it comes to playing games, honestly. Spending all this money. Oh my. If only I could get better than perfect. Yeah, Drac, that's fair. Alright. I'd say one more, but there's actually a second page to my new recipes. I don't like the thin green marks here. There we go. All I need is to work out the kinks a little. The nice massage. And then maybe turn around and sell some of this stuff at the merchant, because this is the last of my money. Choker of good riddance.
Eight.
8.
Eight.
Yep, that's right. 8. What do you mean? It's here to have fun.
Eight. Eight.
Oh, we can do it without the hat.
Pro tip incoming.
Grinding through your enemies for experience is no different than sacrificing fighters to steal their strength, so kill everyone. Oh, look. He can be kingly. You know, I'm surprised that the suit is not a visual thing. Actually, kind of sad. Seeing him stand here like that wearing this is just so silly. And of course, then we've got our very own bunny girl traveling with us, so who am I to judge? We have no merchant? Well, I can't do the rest of my stuff then. Let's floomp up. Since Elkia wants me to. Yes, big. Big foxy. What makes you think Gra would find me attractive? Aha! That's how I get up there. We're gonna pretend that there was nothing there. Oh. Ow. Right now, get in the egg.
Let's keep at it.
Egg, egg, egg.
We of Arborea swear to protect you. While we live, none shall defeat you.
Feel so bad for Serena. I mean,
Easy peasy.
I need her here. Because healing. But at the same time, do I? Means you do not enter without good reason. Okay. You know what? For regular battles, do I really need her that much? A group of berry devils. What do I mean is loot a good reason? Oh. Loot is always a good reason. Obviously. But, you know, my real reason is coming in here searching for the danger of clay pots. Clay pots are the true danger of the dark spawn. Just no one believes that yet.
Easy peasy.
And the other enemies are like, nope, we're out. Darn it. It's the Overtoads! Ow! This game, Dragon Quest really likes Fruity Tongues. I don't think I picked it up correctly since I'm riding in this thing. There are a lot of enemies with the Fruity Tongues. Although, none quite as long as those frogs, to be fair.
Who else wants some?
Points yet, Jade? No, you do not. Oh, in the school they were talking all about how you're supposed to bend over to pick up the MIDI medals a certain way. More equipment. I'm broke. Yep, down we go. All because I missed a shiny spot. Okay, people. I don't think we need to tear open the eggs quite so roughly. We do need to ride them after all. I still need a Skull Rider. Come here, you. Get off my horse. I guess it's not actually a horse, it has 6 legs. Six-legged steed. Anytime. I'm doing alright. Yes, I am having a fun time. How about you, Time? How you doing? Oh, that was more satisfying than I thought it would be. I mean, yet you did say you were gonna play it all day, Time. To be fair. Oh, not more recipes. Good, I'm glad to hear you got stuff you wanted to get done. Alright, bye-bye, faithful steed. This looks suspicious.
Another one bites the dust.
Ah, what are you doing here, humans? You think of feathering your nest with my treasure? You've got another thing coming. Yep. It's the Elysium bird. I sure did, Time.
We'll soon have that patched up. Oh, thank you. I'm on fire! Here it comes!
Oh, you hit hard.
Think you're tough, do
Kia.
Here you are.
Ow. I can hit criticals too, buddy.
Jade. Well, this isn't good.
Well then.
Harvest Moon! Let's heat things up! Perhaps this will help.
I'm sorry, Elysium Bird. But
Did I do
I
all
need the
right?
orb. Remedy heal? Starburst throw. Well, that sounds fun. Remember what I'm doing for you. Guess this, since we don't need your dual wielding anymore. Although, with the Falcon Sword, that could be pretty fun. Hmm. Candiatas, come on. Yes, we finally got our hands on the silver orb. Whoever could have thought we'd find it all the way up here? But don't rest on your laurels yet, Doug. We can't stop searching till we found all 6. Hi, Jonathan. Wait a minute. Did the person say that someone might use the newspapers as a nest thing also? Though I sure don't see any evidence of that. Well, glad to hear you had a good stream. We happen to have an interesting person come in a bit earlier too. I go this way. Yeah, of course I went this way. Came from this way. Hmm. Well, if it's not up here, then where could those papers be? Still treasure somewhere. I missed one. I have no idea where I didn't look. Alright, Helkia. I hope that you rest well. Speaking of that. Right time for that to be done too. Our pastime, I'm sure. Oh, thank you for the head pats. They're very much appreciated. Hmm. Funny. Pretty sure I went up here, but okay, yeah, I did. Ah, hello, bee. How you doing? Folks, if anyone doesn't know, B2R, aka Bear B, is the webcomic author for Insecurity and You Gotta Be Kidding Me. Very, very good stuff. If you haven't read them before, you might want to go check them out. Well, I'm doing pretty good. Thank you. It is a cute little story. Alright. I need to ask about this again. Stuck it on a signpost. Oh. Oh. It's probably on the back of that one signpost. I should really have gone over to remind myself what exactly I was looking for. I have to run all the way over there again. Pretty sure. Oh wait, not quite. I do hope things have been going well with the art in the comic and the not stressing yourself out.
Feel better than ever.
Well, that's good. Oh, Serena can dual-wield wands, huh? I don't know what I think about that. Oh. Hi, Cammy.
And don't come back.
Yep, it was on the back of the sign. The Mini Wand issue 2238. Cherie, Cherie. Madame Cherie's letters from the Lovelorn. Cherie, Cherie, I've fallen in love with a man of a different species. It was love at first sight, and now I can't get the thought of his beautiful, silky smooth hair out of my mind. Whatever should I do? Ma chérie, kissy lips. Firstly, pay the boy's species no heed. Remember, love knows no boundaries. What you must do is to share a secret with the target of your affections. It matters not what the secret is. The excitement of your petite conspiracy will set his heart aflutter for certain. All that will be left then is to convince him that the pounding in his heart is caused by his love for you. Achieve this, and a happy future together is assured. Godspeed, Miss Kissy Lips. I pray for your victory on the battlefield of the heart. With all my love, Madame Cherie. I don't know what to think about this. Sounds like horrible advice.
Let's go!
I hope that you've been doing well, Cammy.
Well, that was easy.
Wait, what am I doing? I don't need to walk. Alright, Mademoiselle Kissy Lips. Let's go give you this horrible dating advice. You found it, didn't you? Your trembling lips tell me you have something important to say. Tell me, what was Madame Cherie's advice? So I should share a secret with the target of my affections, should I? I knew that's what she would say. Which is why I told you all this in the first place. Well, do you see what I'm trying to tell you? The plaintive cries of my aching, breaking heart reach your ears. Why? I don't want to have to answer this question. There is no right answer. I'm sorry, Doug. Your hair is just too attractive, even under a helmet. I was visiting Mummy and Daddy back in Heliodor when I first saw you, racing through the long grass like a wild stallion. You looked at me and smiled. Ever since that moment, I've been a prisoner to my passion. I am yours, Doug, now and forever. But you're in the middle of an adventure, aren't you? Well, don't worry about me for the time being. Let our love ripen, and it will taste all the sweeter when it's finally time for us to be together. Farewell for now, my darling. Take this to remember me by. Oh, and this. Mwah. You know, getting a kiss from this from the lips is one thing, but the fact that she's also handing over an academy uniform, it's just... I'm just gonna walk slowly out. Bye! Hum. Now where do I go? Alright, Tickington, I have a new word. Wait, I've already been at this 41 hours. Really? Alright, so Heaven on High, I think it's this one. No. This one? Ah. This is Dragon Quest V. Let's see what's here. Oh wait, this can't be Dragon Quest V. That was the other place. Are you some sort of adventurer, I suppose? This is the Neverglade. It leads to the fairy realm, but not just anyone can get through. Actually, no one can at the moment. See, a little while ago, one of the forest flowers turned into a monster and started pumping out pollen that sends people to sleep. One sniff of the stuff sent me straight to the land of Nog. I wouldn't be surprised if the same were true of anyone else that goes in there. It's the fairies I'm most worried about, of course, but it's not like I can go and check on them. Grown-ups like me can't even see them. But we have to do something. If all the fairies fall asleep, there'll be no one to guide people to their kingdom, and the fairy realm will be cut off forever. Wait a minute, you said you were an adventurer, didn't you? Maybe you could go and beat up this pollen-pumping fiend? Why, sure. You'll help us? Gosh, I didn't think there were people like you left in the world. Monsters somewhere deep inside the forest, I'll warn you though. Navigating the Neverglade is far from easy. Life'd be much easier if you could ask a fairy for guidance, of course, but unfortunately only children can see them. Anyway, I know it's asking a lot, but we're really counting on you, and the fairies are too. Please, you have to go and take care of that monster. Hey, Veronica. You're a child. Technically. Alright. Lost Woods time. Hey, there's someone over by that bonfire, Doug.
Go away. Let me go back to sleep.
Right. Have a good dinner, Jonathan.
Humans.
Wait, we're not going to hurt you. Why don't you tell us who you are?
Huh? You can see me?
Of course I can see you, silly. Why wouldn't I be able to?
Oh, well, what do you want? Oh, I see. That would explain why I've been feeling so sleepy lately. Oh, this won't do, though. This won't do at all. You people seen? All right. Yes, you'll do. Come on. I'll show you to the place where I've been feeling sleepiest. It's probably near there.
Come on, Doug. This way. Hurry up, Doug. Something fishy about those flowers, Doug. Let's go and take a closer look. Let's go and change our lineup to, those flowers, or this red flower in particular. Ooh, that's Poke the Flower. Yeah. What you doing? Don't you know it's rude to go jabbing you, lady? Anyway, what do you want? I've got an important assignment to be getting on with. Someone asked me to fill this horse with sleep-inducing pollen. I've got no intention of letting them down. If you insist on getting in my way, I'll just have to put you to sleep as well. Forever. It's a daisy. Excuse me? Veronica got killed in one hit. Yeah, I'm really not enjoying this desperate attack. Especially since now I've got two people who are asleep. Did you just put everyone asleep? Oh, come on. Don't have the wake up spell, do you? No. Oh wait, that's right. That's right. Ugh. Annoying. Let's just put everyone to sleep. Well, that's that dealt with. I doubt we'd have found our way here without that fairy, though. Being a child does have some advantages, I suppose. Now, shall we go tell our dwarf friend that the forest's safe again? Ah, my poor joints. I'm too old to be sleeping on the floor. Still, hopefully I won't be doing it again for a while now that you've taken care of that monster. The fairies will be relieved as well, I'm sure of it. I suppose I better give you some kind of reward, hadn't I? Here, take this. It's good to hear that nothing bad happened to the fairies. Would have been terrible if their realm had been cut off forever. You're a real hero, I must say. We owe you a great deal. Stay safe out there and be sure to drop by again sometime. Yay! Oh dear, just listen to my stomach. I was asleep for so long, I've no idea when I last ate. Best start making dinner straight away. What? Oh, there's a fairy in the way.
It's a good job. Everyone's woken up now. No one could have beat the fairy realm if us forest dwellers are all fast asleep. We fairies are ever so grateful for what you did. Thank you from the bottom of our fairy hearts.
Oh, hello. Oh, also, hello. Ah, well. Let me out of this place. Still not quite sure how to solve these other things, though. Like Chateau Felix? They didn't even give me anything to do here. Do not get it. What is the point of this spot? Maybe I'll need a cat somewhere, somewhen. The Fuddle Drops are where the Celestians live. Meanwhile, the Celestians need a Fig, which appears to be in the Ruby Path of Doom, which I don't really have access to either. Yeah, that's alright. Things will fall into place eventually, probably. Okay, so looks like the next big choice is that snowy area. This is a sad location. Let's leave. exactly did you get on the boat? Why was there a spot that I could go underwater? Doesn't seem to make sense. Especially if it points to here, where I have no problem getting to. Welcome, traveller. You're the bravest stupid to sail into our house so brazenly. We are the Vikings, dreaded scourge of the northern seas. What business do you have with us? If it's sniffle arm you seek, you're in the wrong place. Raise your anchor and sail around the cape to the east. Whatever Dean's doing round here, I'm the one who's gotta do it. I fix their ship, shift their cargo, they even make me pour their drinks. It's all because I'm the new guy. Ever since I joined, these Vikings have been working me to the bone. Hey, mini medal. That one maybe we picked up properly. Maybe. Me and your boys were drinking to celebrate the whole gone last freeze. I guess you hit the firewater a bit too hard. I'm getting all sleepy off, sweet dream stranger.
Ratties! Ratties! Hi, ratties! So cute.
Yeah, don't mind me, I'm just gonna walk in. Ooh, hello. Hail, Wild Walker, well met. Got a lot of guts sailing all the way across the stormy mountain seas. Our younglings could use some taking a leaf out of your book. The Viking life ain't easy. Some of them find it so hard they turn tail and run. All treasure in this room belongs to us Vikings. It does now, anyway. Sure, it might not all be mine, but seeing all this gold and silver still gives me the giggles. Look how shiny it is! Another pile over here. Do you have any mini medals? I hope he's alright now. I'm sure he is. He's a Viking. He would not offer himself up to the crew so easily, would he? I'm the chief's personal bodyguard. At first I did it just for the gold. Now I'm a fully fledged member of the gang. I would ask how you fit in here, but it's pretty plain that you don't. If there's somewhere you gotta be, I'd recommend you get going. Which is not gonna be in here. You're a long way from home, World Walker. I'm the chief of the Vikings, and this is my hideout. What do you think you're doing here? Well, if you ain't here to cause trouble, you can stick around. As long as I got the wind in my sails, gold in my hand, and a flagon full of mead, I'm happy. The world might be going to rack and ruin all around us, but that don't mean nothing to me. Yeah, sure. Alright, they did mention Sniffelheim. Alright, down the well. Evil clay pot, go away. Sure, let's take a rest in the room in the well. Nothing weird about that. Nope. Oh, it's a rock to brighten my day. Knock, knock. Oh well. Well, guess I'm not going that way. Maybe that's where the underwater passage goes to. Yeah. Doesn't really matter much at the moment. I just came in here because I was curious. Hey, Willith. How you doing? Alright, it's Sniffelheim. Why? Why game? Cold place is Sniffelheim. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to lift an orb. You sailed all the way across the ocean to visit Sniffelheim, have you? And sorry, but the journey's been wasted, I'm afraid. What do you mean? Go and see for yourself. You want a coat or something? This King of Finland, the local folk dances. They're so cold like a muscle. Oh gosh, the clay pots are strong with this place. I can't even break them. Oh.
Here we are, the Crystal Kingdom of Sniffleheim, home to the famous Blue Orb. It's a fair wee while since I've visited, but it warms my heart to be back.
That must be about the only thing that is warm around here. Let's hurry up and get inside before we all freeze to death.
Veronica, you're a magician. Make some fire. Stop being lazy.
Huh? What's this? What the? The gates are covered in ice. Look, they're frozen shut.
All the more reason to make some fire, Veronica.
How strange. Still, I suppose it's only natural they'd ice up in a climate as cold as this.
Hey, thank you for stopping in, Willith. Take care.
Natural, my foot. What about all the people inside? How are they supposed to live if they can't get in or out of the city?
You've a point there, lassie. They've always made sure to keep the main gate free of frost, even in the dead of winter.
So, what are we supposed to do? There's an orb in there we need to get to.
Well, if we can't go in through the front door, we'll just have to head round the back.
Yeah. No. Fire. Melt. Get to work, Veronica. Ugh, lazy. 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 The gates are frozen shut and the castle is completely silent. What in the world has happened to Sniffleheim? Alright, bunnies. In through the back we go. Oh. So we cannot get in the back way either. You know, I think I've seen this before. I reckon we'll need a special sort of key to get these doors open. Well, then, no point hanging around here. Let's see where else Lowlies Hop can take us. But what about over here? Think I'm an armor? Nah, mate, I'm postman. I gotta let him deliver to Sniffleheim, but the gates are frozen solid and I can't get in. My life, eh? I heard there's a back door into the city, but there ain't nothing around this way. Maybe it's over to the west. What is over this way? Aww. Aww. Unfair. Don't make me beat up the cute little saber kitties.
Let's heat things
There we go. Alright, up this way first. Deal with the slavering bears. Ursa miners. They're drooling. Yep. And try this new skill. That's a lot of damage. Awesome. Mini medal. Punk. Oh, hello. Oh, not the cute kitty. Ow.
Let's heat things up.
Hey, hey, why?
One bites the dust.
Irma Snow. Alright, what's over here? Pretty cave. And then more mountains. The Hexwood. That sounds wonderful. Weird dance. Yippee. Not like I'm using those magic points for anything. Oh no. Did you just put tape on my mouth? You did, didn't you? This looks like a nice little cozy spot. Winter's Wings. Yeah, it's not the stuff with them. No, there's nothing here either. What spell could possibly be strong enough to... Oh, forgive me, adventurer. I was so absorbed in my investigations I didn't notice you there. You are strangers to this land, yeah? No doubt you're feeling the cold. If you want to rest and recover your energy, please feel free to use the bed. Yep, all 7 S's. Pile into the bed. I mean, I'm all for it, but logistically it seems impractical. Entrance to Hexwood is forbidden on the grounds of public safety. Yeah, and... I'll walk in here and get my butt kicked by the first enemy I run into.
Let's go.
Hey, it's a dragon slime. We're finding dragons. Sort of. An Abba branch. Really? Oh, actually chasing me. I was not expecting that. Enemies run away from me so often.
I didn't warn you.
Rekimaz. Wrong spell. Didn't want the single target one. If I did, I certainly didn't want that target. It is what it is.
We win again.
Up. Guess I better actually start fighting these things. If they're gonna chase me if I try to run past them. I'm going to do. What I'm waiting for you. That. Ay, ay, ay. Run down a bit quicker than I usually do. Hug. We're all asleep.
Rise and shine!
Easy peasy. I just keep getting better.
Oh, that's why someone mentioned throwing candy starbursts. Wow, slow. Slow. That we can't accidentally slide into the water.
Not bad.
Okay.
No, not again.
Easy peasy.
But I gotta learn it. I am just not gonna make it. The save point up there. And I can do it. Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Easy.
Ooh, platinum platters and shields. Sorry.
Not bad.
Ooh, the Orc King. Totally forgot you could run around battle like that. Alright. Save spot. And I think I'm gonna stop here. I usually go longer, but I just can't do it today. Thank you, Cammy.